We're going in 2 minutes, right? Oh, we are now? Okay.
Folks, we've got some t-shirts we're going to be giving out today, and our sponsor for some of our t-shirts tonight is Junior Ryan Delaney. He's in the Red Raider Marching Band. He's got a company called Wear Apparel, W-H-E-R-E, Wear Apparel. They're completely custom shirts. They've got a great logo. They're very, very exciting. So we'll be giving out some of those today, but support a young entrepreneur at the high school. Shouts out to Ryan Delaney and Wear Apparel for giving us some shirts to throw out tonight.
Lake Effect Media and Spartan Nation present Conneaut Spartans football on WOW TV, 1360 AM and WOW 102.9, and always free. Brought to you by your great Spartan sponsors. Conneaut Dairy Queen. Enjoy lunch, dinner, or a cool treat soon at your Conneaut DQ. Chris Breck State Farm Insurance. Here to help life go right. Conneaut Savings Bank. Come grow with us in Conneaut and Austinburg. University Hospital Conneaut Medical Center. Advancing the science of health and the art of compassion. Conneaut Save-A-Lot Food Store. Not lower quality, just the lowest prices every day. And Gerda's Pharmacy. Family owned for over 60 years on Main Street, Conneaut.
And we are live here in Paynesville, Ohio. Actually, we're in Paynesville Recreation Park. That's a park just north of the town, not far from the lake, and that is where you find Britt Stadium over here, home of the Harvey Red Raiders. That's who we're playing here tonight. Good evening, everybody. I'm Matt Jarvie, along with Ben Jarvie.
Hello.
Ben,
Here we are.
Yeah, we're both here.
Yeah.
Ben's just outside the booth here running the camera,
Yeah.
but we're both at eye level, so things are working out pretty good.
We call this Paynesville Recreational Park, right?
Yes.
Home of the Harvey
yes.
football team field.
Yes,
Beautiful
it is.
park.
Britt Stadium.
Britt Stadium.
Yeah. It looked a little smaller when I first looked at it on the Google satellite, but once we got over here and we walked all the way up top to the booth, it's a fairly good sized bleacher section here.
Oh yeah.
And the away bleachers are a very good size too.
Yep.
So and
Nice.
that probably we were talking. They're a Division III or Division II school. There were two last year. Ben said. I thought I saw written down that they're Division III, but I don't know. Regardless of whatever that is, Conneaut Spartans are playing them tonight.
Yep.
So that's our task going up against them. They've got some hard hitting and high profile players. One of them being Sean Alston.
Sean
Alston.
Yeah, he's right now he's top 5 in the region right now in rushing yards, and he's just been really dominant with running the ball. They haven't really needed to go to anybody else other than him, They do have some passing game, with Armani Hall, the quarterback being Marquise Wise, a junior. They will throw it a little bit, but they're going to run the ball and use their speed to try to get outside and off the tackles and run it with Sean Alston, who's a junior as well.
Yeah, and Coach was talking about that, too. We're going to the coach's show here in a minute. Coach was saying Alston is a Division I prospect, so that probably means we have some fairly high-profile schools that have someone in the stands tonight keeping an eye on him. Even though he's a junior, they still follow him and probably following his stats because they think he's the real thing as far as a Division I prospect.
Yep.
So let's take some time out here. We're going to go to the coach's show, and we'll see what's up with Coach Rocco from our conversation that we had a little bit earlier this week.
Yeah, you had a coach's show with him on Wednesday, right? And that was a nice, good conversation you had. And we'll kick to you and Rocco.
And it's the Chris Breck State Farm Insurance Coaches Show. Week number 5 coming up on us here. With me, of course, Coach Rocco Dobrin. I'm Matt Harvey. Coach, always good to talk with you.
Oh, great time.
Yeah,
sure.
And, it was kind of an interesting night. We'd, meet the teams and some of the different players that were out there. I think we had, right, with the middle school and so forth.
Yeah, middle school, young kids. The youth program's doing really, really good right now. And all those kids were out there. A lot of the other sports were out there. So it was nice to see all those kids in attendance at the game. I know it's a good time, good atmosphere. And, it's good for our players, but it's also good for them down the road,
Had the carnival going on over on Maple.
Yes.
Nice night. And I'm really impressed, too, when we're up there in the University Hospital broadcast booth. Now, since they got the new lights up there, they turn the lights on over in the soccer field, tennis court, Spanish. You almost don't even recognize where you're at.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is so cool looking.
It's a nice facility. They've done a nice job over the last, several years, but
Yeah.
really got back to it with these, putting the lights in, tennis courts not long ago, looking to put in a new locker room soon and those kind of things. So it'll be nice.
Yes, it will.
Everything keeps getting better and better.
Oh, it really does. It turns into a show place,
Yes, for sure.
It's going. You hit the nail on the head last week. What we had to do was stop number 5. That's Ty for Orange.
Yeah.
Heck of a running back. We got a lot of speed. Breakaway player. Tough to catch him, too.
Absolutely. And to be honest with you, I was proud of our guys for 3 quarters, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to say we stopped him, but we definitely bottled him up. I know in the first 3 quarters, he had probably about 60 to 70 yards, 60 yards, 70 yards,
right.
and a whole bunch of carries. And then in the fourth quarter, he had 2, breakaways, somewhere between, 30 and 40 yards, 2 of them. So he probably had 70 yards just in those 2 runs, at the end of the game. Great player, great. They called a good offense, but I think defensively we really played very well early. And then, and I don't even think it was a defensive fault. Once you get a block kick, you got a block punt, that changed momentum, and then we got a safety. So those 2 things happened back to back, and the momentum killed us, So great game through 3 quarters, and our guys played hard. And offensively, we just couldn't connect early. We missed a couple open deep routes. A couple guys ran. We ran a screen where the guy went the wrong way, which would look like it could have possibly been a touchdown. So we did a lot of mistakes early. That if we score on a couple of them plays, it's a different game,
Yeah.
So offensively, we got to do it.
Respect the efforts that have been put forth in preparation for tonight's contest. We also ask that we all work together in tonight's contest race, so remember to respect the game. The officials assigned to this contest have been selected according to procedures adopted by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Chagrin Valley Conference. They are referee Michael Bailey, umpire Larry Hofstetter, line judge Eric Fink, linesman Gregory Peel, and back judge Darren Clyde.
It's a sophomore or maybe a first-time junior who hasn't ever played varsity football before.
Yeah.
And that's just where we're at. But I feel like we keep getting better. We had 1 turnover. We had 10 the first 3 games. We had 1 this game, and it was actually a tip pass, so it wasn't even like a bad decision or anything.
Right.
So we did better on that battle, even though we didn't connect on offense. The turnover, we did a lot better. Defense, we did better. So things are looking up. Still it ain't the result we want, but it is. I think the kids are improving, and that's a good thing to happen. Getting into the 1 more game before we get into the conference. So hopefully we get a little better this week, and just now we're ready for the second season, as you can call it. So.
Yeah, we're in a railroad town. Every time we start this, let's go.
Oh, yeah, you can't.
I think they're watching for us over there.
That's right.
But yeah, I think you've got that absolutely right on that. Defensively, I think how's it going with Jaden here in the linebacker position? It's probably a little bit different for him to adjust to. It's a much more lateral type.
Absolutely, he's done a great job. He's a guy that's always had a motor, and at the defensive line spot, he did his job in taking up blocks. But it's hard to make plays there because it's not designed that way. It's designed to make plays as a linebacker.
Yeah.
And so we put him at linebacker, and I think he had 11 tackles, like 2 tackles for loss. So he was all over the place, and he really did a great job in the middle. And anytime that Ty could try to put it in between the tackles, Jaden was there a lot of those times.
Yes, he was.
And Ryan Turner had a big hit on him, caused a fumble. So we did some good things there, and then I think we got a little worn down, like there you said at the end there. But Jaden's adjusted to that position very well.
Now, when you decided the game before to move him into that position and try him out there, I'm sure there was some discussion between you and him on maybe doing that. Was it really to try to address when you're going up against a team like the week before they had Oliver Miller?
Yeah, I mean,
heck of a running back too, and you need a little something extra in the middle there to try to slow that thing down.
Yeah, it was a little bit of that. It was we weren't getting what we wanted from, and not taking away from any other players, but we weren't getting that downhill guy in the middle. We weren't getting someone that's just really gonna force the issue at linebacker. Our guys, because they're young, we're taking too much time reading, seeing what's happening, and then reacting late. Right. Where Jaden's an experienced player, even though he hasn't played linebacker, he knows he's 100 miles an hour downhill. And that's what we wanted to see out of that position, and he was super excited about it, too. I mean, you got to think, if you're a lineman your whole life, you get changed to linebacker, you're excited. So he played excited. He played very well.
Oh, absolutely, and you're right. I think linebacker especially, it's much more of an attitude type of position. You got to want it when you're out there, I think, But you're right. Yeah, we saw him. He played very, very well. Dylan had a pretty good game, too. Really
Absolutely.
Did. A lot of good tackles. Got in the backfield a couple times. Got some sacks going and so forth. So,
yeah, I think he had like 4 tackles for loss, and he made a lot of big plays. Good night for him.
Yeah, so, but we notice that we see the guys out there, too. We see a lot of good play. We're just, it's tough to make it all work sometimes through the entire 4 quarters. Going up against Harvey now, we're going to head over to Painesville, over there in, Painesville Recreation Park. That's where they got their field, the Britt Field.
Yeah.
Back on turf again.
Yep, back to turf. Most away games are, right?
Yeah, it seems like it. Nice looking facility, though. It's it's kind of, it looks like a smaller facility, but smaller than I thought, because they're a Division III school, I think, right?
They're 2 or 3.
Region 8, 2 or 3. Yeah.
They're definitely one of the bigger schools in our conference,
yeah.
Numbers wise. So they have a lot of kids over there.
Yeah, so I mean, we're looking forward to that, playing over there. Looks like it's right off of Route 20. It'll be real easy to get to. So, what kind of thing do you look for against them?
Well, I mean, they got an outstanding back, and the Alston kid. He's a Division I prospect. He's only a junior, but he's getting a lot of looks from all the big colleges. Any D1 college that you would say is big time has probably contacted him in some way. So that's and their backup running back's really good too. He just happens to be behind a kid that's going D1, but they run the ball very well, and it's behind those guys. So on our end, we got to stop the run. At least got to contain it.
Right.
So it's going back to like we said last week with Ty. We got to stop the run game, and they got a very special kid in that spot that can run the ball. And then defensively, they got a lot of kids that run. They're fast. So we gotta control the ball, and maybe if we control it better on offense, there's less time for them to have the ball on defense, or their offense have the ball. So kind of gonna control the ball type game. Don't turn the ball over, and then semi-contain those guys.
Now, Jaden, it seems like he's getting fired up when he knows he's going up against a player like that.
Absolutely, I mean,
he's got a lot of pride in himself and ability.
And that's what you're gonna get. You got the older guys that are definitely gonna they see it as a challenge,
Yeah.
And then what you worry about, and but as coaches, we look for this, for the future is. Which one of the young kids are going to say, I don't really care who that kid is,
Yeah.
And what young kids are going to be like, ooh, I'm scared to tackle that big boy,
Yeah,
But that's just the reality of it, right? That's just the reality of it. So, You know, I think I saw you as like 5'10", 5'11", maybe, and you know, like 205, 210.
Oh wow!
But you know, you get a running back that's 210, and you're.
It's a big boy.
Yeah, you know they're moving pretty good. And,
Oh yeah.
Obviously, these big schools aren't going to look at him if he ain't, you know, all the, you know, he's as good as they say, as advertised, I guess you would say.
And here's the kickoff at the 40-yard line. It's a scribbler off to the near side of the field, rolls out of bounds about the 24-yard line. That will make it 1st and 10 for the Red Raiders. Good evening, everyone. We're up here in Paintsville, Ohio once again. That was the coach's show, and we'll probably play that once again at halftime for you. Coach Rocco Dobrin giving his insight on the Spartans, what we're up against this year, what we're dealing with. Of course, he's told us all along this is a very young team, with the exception of our front line. And, you know, there's a lot of learning curve there. There's a lot of players that are starting out there that didn't start at all last year. So that's a Herculean task, I would think, for some of these guys. And I think they're rising to the challenge very, very well.
Right, as Rocco said in the coach's show, I mean, you expect this out of sophomores and first starting, you know, early rising juniors that have never played varsity before. It's expected, and, you know, this is week 5 of the season, so at this point, hopefully they're really starting to settle into their positions.
Marquise Wise is back in the shotgun. He's got Alston off to his right, 2 wideouts on the far side as we start this game. Man in motion. Out to Alston. He's hit right away, but he busts loose of the tackle. He was caught in the backfield, but he broke free from that. That was Aaron Johnson. It looked like he put a good hit on him, Ben. Looked like he had a nice hit on him.
Exactly. I think it was more just the speed than the strength, but maybe a little bit of both.
And Aaron Johnson is not a little guy at all.
Yeah.
You know, and he was off his feet. I think he was on his way down to the ground, but he got a hit in on him. And at least it may be a preventative from being a longer gain on the run.
Exactly. That was number 3 with the little screen pass there for Harvey. He really just bounced right off that hit and rolled out with his speed and deflected that into some inertia and momentum going forward.
Red Raiders are to the line. Wise is back. In the shotgun, 2 wideouts on the near side. Gives it to Alston up the middle. He hits, he runs into somebody there. Number 12, it looks like. That was Wyatt. Was it number 12 or 14? Probably 14.
14, I think, yeah.
Braden Billings.
Braden Billings.
On the stop. Haven't called his name very much. Nice to always have somebody we can call on a great tackle like that against such a high-profile runner.
Yeah, Alston looks humongous out there. I'm not sure his size, but he is very tall. He's got a lot of weight to him.
Wise hands off again up the middle. So running play, he's got room. He's going to the far side. Got one man to beat, and he has gone to the end zone. Alston, and I think we just got a taste of that blazing speed, Ben.
Oh, yeah. I mean, once he gets going completely, it's unreal. You can't stop that guy. And I think he just showed it right there why he's a Division I prospect, because that was unreal. One guy left to beat. It was number 18 for Conneaut. Was the last guy there to be able to slow him down, but wasn't able to.
Alden Gouge.
Alden Gouge, yeah.
Alden Gouge?
Yeah, yeah, he was the last guy there, but because of Alston's speed, he just went right around him, and that was it. Moreno, I think, is the kicker here. Very short and pretty stout.
High
kicker.
Snap, but he gets it down, up, and good. And very quickly, Ben, very quickly, that is.
That was a quick 7-0. We only lost about 46 seconds left on that clock, and not much left time. More time was lost than that. So Conneaut's at least going to get the ball early in this game, but yeah, not good. I mean, two big plays, right? Like we talked about. Really, Alston's really going to be the guy that they're going to channel everything through. So if we can't stop him tonight, it's pretty much going to be lights out early in this game.
Yeah, Harvey is 2-2 on the year. One of their losses against a team that we played, Berkshire, where they lost by 1 point, and played that game very, very tough. Berkshire was able to, I think they held him to like 100 67 yards rushing, which is very light for them. They got 326 yards, I think, rushing against Jefferson.
I was going to say it was a 50-24 game that they knocked out Jefferson as the tee fell off. The ball fell off the tee. Yeah, I mean, they put up 50 points. That's unreal. So they're very, very gifted offensively. They're able to have a high-caliber offense as long as they have their front five blocking for them.
Left-footer kicker gets the squibbler. Wasn't a good one. Oh, bounced at the 30. Finally gets grabbed, and he goes down with it at the 24-yard line where he's finally touched by a Red Raider. That'll make it 1st and 10 for the Spartans.
Number 23 with the recovery for Conneaut. Kind of looked like they weren't going for that one. They just they really weren't sure who was getting that ball.
Alistair Castellano.
Castellano, yep.
He played very well last week.
And it looked like no one really wanted to pick that ball up and run with it.
He's one of those many sophomores, Ben, that we're going to look for as we continue to rebuild this team for the future. Stiltner back, hands off to Isaiah. Not much there. He gets across the 25. They're going to mark that, I think, at the 26, pickup of 2.
Yep. I mean, it looked like Jaden Anderson and Gavin Nesbitt went out and got the linebackers, but the front four for Painesville, actually front three really, were not picked up completely, and that's why they that nose tackle for Painesville really was able to plug that hole between the guard and center.
Is back. And the running play didn't go anywhere that time. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. I think they're going to call him at the 25, just short of the 25.
Moray, number 1 for the stop for Painesville, Harvey, as well as number 6. And it's 3rd and 10 still. We really haven't gotten anywhere. It's still on the 25.
Stiltner looking over to coach there for the play that they want to call. Got 2 wideouts on the far side, 1 on the near side. Stiltner's back, and Isaiah's off to his left. Got a man in the slot to Isaiah's left. Gives it. Isaiah keeps it, throws out to the flank. It's caught. That is Turner with the catch. He pulls his way forward for a 1st down. We're going to mark that, I think, at the 40. And that'll be a 1st down, Conneaut Spartans.
Yeah, pickup of 13 on a nice little down and out route.
His 1st down brought to you by Conneaut Dairy Queen, Ben. Remember, the fall blizzard menu is back. They got the French silk and the pumpkin pie blizzard, so get down there and enjoy one today or this weekend.
I'd second that one right now. That'd be nice on a nice, warm, humid evening.
Stiltner's back, gives it to Isaiah. He finds a hole this time. Works his way through it and getting out near midfield. We're going to mark that one at the 46.
Yep, nice blocking on that one, actually. Did get some space for him to actually move off that left tackle position there.
You know, and when we get that mix-up with a passing play going successfully, that kind of opens it up a little bit more for Isaiah. 2 wideouts on each side. It is a reverse kind of a flip there to him. It's Castellano.
That was Brady Vera.
Sorry.
Brady Vera. And the stop by number 9. Goins.
Yeah.
Goins with the stop, number 9 for the Red Raiders. And 3rd down and 4, we'll call it. 3.
Yeah. Brady seemed a little tentative on that one. And that kind of play, when you're going to do a reverse type of pitch-out option play like that, I think you only got one option. That's to turn your speed on as high as you can get it.
Yeah, or maybe a pass play if there was somebody else following him there.
Yeah, he has done that too. It's caught, and that is Johnson, or Hunter, I mean.
That was Turner again.
Turner, I'm sorry.
It was the exact same play again as the one before. They got the 1st down, and it gets another 1st down.
Yeah.
That one wasn't as well developed because Turner barely got off the line, and they flipped it to him because he needed to get that ball out because you had a couple Raiders coming in crashing off the line.
Yes, you did. Stiltner had a defender coming right towards him, so he had to lob it over top of that defender, and Turner was able to catch that one as he's spinning his body around. Nice pickup. Oh, that's offsides. And that's what they're going to call. There was no flag ahead of the time for illegal procedure or anything. There's no movement. So that'll move the ball.
Offsides against the Raiders.
Still first down.
Still first down.
But now we only need 5 yards.
That's not bad.
Not bad. As the Spartans continue to move the ball, it is 7-0 here. In the first quarter, 7:50 to go in the first quarter here. Stiltner with the ball, pitches in. That's pitched to Turner, who battles his way upfield, and a tough run there for a first down.
Another first down.
Another first down by Conneaut. They're moving the ball pretty well.
Yes, they are. Ryan Turner, a very tough run there. That was kind of an option pitch downfield.
Yeah.
And it went to Turner.
I mean, everything right now is going to Turner and off the left side, so Harvey's going to start cluing in on this probably sooner than later. If we can pull one more off, I'd be surprised.
Would you try one in the end zone to Devlin? Or?
Yeah, right now at 1st and 10, I'd try like a deep ball to Harris or something. Maybe
Stiltner takes a snap. There's a whistle blown.
Penalty flag on the field.
Might have been early movement there on the Spartans.
Offsides against the Raiders.
Offsides. They lined up offsides, looks
They
like
must
this
have.
time.
Yeah, they must have been.
Yeah.
First down.
Okay, another break for Conneaut, which is working out. Their ball moves the ball to the 20. 19 and a half, we'll call it.
Well, we're being successful moving the ball, and then the referee calls are on our side too here. Fortunately tonight, hasn't been happening that way this season much. Stiltner back gets the ball, hands off to Isaiah gets the ball, bounces off tacklers, looking for a running room on the far side. There's not much there. He goes down.
Yeah, tried to bounce out like you said and find some room on the outside, but maybe a yard was all, if that.
Yeah, if that. They bring up second down. It doesn't look like he moved the marker at all.
Still 2nd and 5, but
2nd and 5. Yep.
a short yard situation here.
Nice play selection too. I really like what we're seeing here so far. Stiltner gets the ball. He's rolling out. Hands off to Isaiah. Oh, he straight arms the defender. He does put him down, but he goes down too as well. But he is close to a first down.
Right. I don't think he got it, but it was a good play, and he had plenty of lane there.
Did you see that straight arm he put
on? Oh,
on?
yeah. It was great, and I mean, he almost completely lost him. If he shook that one, it might have been all the way for a score.
Yes, it would have.
But he's 1 yard short of a first.
Stiltner is back, 3rd down and 1. Uh-oh, there's a flag again.
Offsides again.
Again.
Yeah.
It had to have been lining up again, right?
Yep, they must be.
Oh, wow.
One thing I guess I can say about the Harvey's basketball team was that they were very good with Armani Hall leading the charge last year, but they were very undisciplined too at times, and this might be some of that as well. Some of these errant mistakes.
You might see them again. First down.
First down.
And there's a passing play. It is caught. Oh, and then he rips it out. Looked like Turner had it. But the defender had an arm, and it was number 55.
Yep.
Who got an arm in on that one, Ben? That was Elijah Hall.
Okay.
He broke it up, and it looked like it was almost completed there, but he pulled it out of there. Incomplete pass. Close to 1st and goal. We only have like another 1.5 yards to go for a touchdown. Stiltner back, gets a snap. He's running up the middle. He's got a little running room. It's across the 10. Let's see where they're going to mark that one at. They're going to mark that one at the 9. 3rd down at the 9-yard line. Okay.
Probably.
3rd and 8, they're going to call it.
Yep, 3rd and 8.
For a first down, yeah.
At the 9, yeah.
3rd and 8 for a first down. We're at the 9-yard line.
It's a tough spot to be in just because we know our kicking game's not completely there either.
We'd like to get down there and get a first down anyway. Colby back. He's looking to throw the ball. Oh, he fades out to the far side. He lets it go out of bounds this time. He was under some pressure. Had a couple of Red Raiders after him. And he didn't see anybody open, so broken play. Had to bring up a 4th down.
Yeah, that was
And we'll see if Thad comes in. Thaddeus,
Thad. Yeah.
king of the foot.
I mean, I don't see it happening. We haven't kicked hardly at all. I mean, he's actually out there. He's lined up as a wide receiver on the left.
Okay.
But he's going to be a receiver.
Yeah,
They're going for it.
They're going to go for
on a 4th and 8. I mean, it's a tough one to pull off. And
Yep.
If you don't get anything here.
I think you got to try to get it down near the goal line anyway.
Timeout, Rocco.
Rock's going to talk about it. Maybe he senses some hesitancy out there from his players.
Oh, yeah.
That they're a little unsure of themselves right now.
Yep,
And that's
yep.
probably the right thing to do.
Yep, for sure.
You want them out there with confidence, ready to go on that one. And we'll say this timeout is being brought to you by your Conneaut Save Lot Food Store. You know, through tomorrow, they have Top Round Roast and many other, but Top Round Roast is on special for $3.99 a pound. My goodness. There's a whole slew of items where you can save money on. When you go in the store at Save a Lot on West Main Road, right to your right, there's a flyer there. Grab that flyer, start saving money. And then starting Sunday through next week, you can save on strip steaks for $5.99 a pound. Country ribs are $1.99 a pound. Grapes are $1.99 a pound. Get 5 pounds of russet potatoes. Ben, $1.79. Pepsi, get 2 2-liter bottles for $4. And that's all through next week. So save a lot. Remember, it's not lower quality, just the lowest prices. Yep, save a lot on West Main Road. Steltner is back. This time there's nobody back there. 2 wideouts on each side of the field. Gets the ball, looking to throw it. Oh, he's got some pressure on him, and he is sacked.
Oh, you take him right down immediately.
He is. He should have just let it go. Let it go. Let your guys in the end zone give it a try.
Yeah.
And it's a difficult thing about this team, though, is that they're a pretty athletic team.
Yep.
So it's a turnover.
Yeah, I mean, Conneaut got all the way to the 9.
Yep.
That was the best they could do. That was 53 for Levi Mullen Zerbrug. Wow.
You sure about that?
Yeah, that was a tough one. Yeah, he's the one with the sack. So that's
I was going to say, well, that's easy for you to say.
That's easy for you to say. I don't know about everybody else here.
Harvey is back. Wise back in the shotgun. This time he has 2 wideouts back with him. And it's a handoff. There's nothing there, and the Spartans swarm on him, and that gets wrapped up quick. That's going to be a loss of a yard on the play. It looks like they're marking it close to the line of scrimmage, but he was only there ever so briefly before moving the other way. They'll call it there on forward progress, I think.
Yeah, it was a swarm of guys up front. I mean, Chetty Arcaro was one of them in there.
Back with Alston. Wise gets the snap, looking to throw out there into the flank. He's got a little running room. A couple of defenders are after him. They finally bring him down, but he is out close to a first down.
Yeah, Ryan Turner on the stop over on this side with Kason Hayes. Chase Goins was the receiver for the Red Raiders. And a 3rd and 1.
It's a big stop. We've seen the Spartans here recently in a couple of plays where they stopped the Red Raiders cold. This would be an opportune time to do that. Wise back, gets the ball, pitches out to Alston, looking for a running room around the corner. He finds it, first down, and then some. He's got a wide open one guy to beat, and he falls down. Alston is off to the races. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
That was it. Man, what a... Alston with a huge run. No one's been able to catch him from the 28 all the way, huh?
No, you don't. You have to play that exactly right, I think, to have an effect against him. He's I think he even outdoes Oliver Miller, and we had our hands full with him.
Yeah. That was for Berkshire.
Yeah. Tough runner, tough runner. That's what we were talking about, folks. He's a Division I prospect. We don't know exactly who's looking at him right now, but somebody's looking at him, and he's only a junior. Ball's down. The kick is up. It is good. 14, Ben.
Yeah, Conneaut got in there. Tried to make a stop on that kick, but couldn't quite slow him down at all. Alton Gouge, sorry, yeah. Gouge, yeah, with the closed in on that, but not quite.
We got to do an interview with him so we can find out how he says his name.
I guess they say it's Gouge, yeah.
Okay, well, I hope so, because we don't need any family members.
Yeah.
We've been down that road before.
Well, we've been down there. We don't want to go back to it. Yep.
Hey, this timeout's brought to you by Chris Breck State Farm. Remember, consider bundling your insurance, and you can save money. You need to start saving money somewhere, so looking at your insurance comprehensively is the way to go. So give them a call at 593-1191. Chris Breck State Farm Insurance, here to help life go right.
Make sure you got right now on the score, too, 14-0.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
We're 14-0. 3:22 to go here in the first quarter. We have played well at times, but the Red Raiders have that explosiveness, and you have to hand their winning or their lead right now to Alston. Picks the ball up at the 22, takes off running. Knee goes down. He's down right there at the 24-yard line.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, Alistair Castellano.
Yeah, he got it and got tripped up, but was ready to bounce back and run the ball. But no, it was called down, and that's it.
You know, he has played well. He's a young player, and, you know, young players are going to make mistakes here and there and so forth. But he's willing to give it a shot and go for it. He really is, and we give him credit for that.
Yep.
By not being timid and afraid, he'll pick the ball up and he'll run. He wants to make something happen. And when you're 1 and 3, you know, it's a good time to do that.
3:19 left.
Still
in this
their
first
hands
quarter.
off to Isaiah. Isaiah's got traffic. He turns it upfield.
Oh, and ball came out.
Oh. We got the ball back, though.
I guess so, yeah. I didn't see a single, no one signaled at all.
Yep.
Yeah, but, yeah, I mean, no one's making a fuss either.
Right.
So, yeah, you're going to say Conneaut gets it back. Yeah. And they got no yardage, really, by that one.
No gain on the play, yeah.
Not really.
Isaiah was heading towards the far sideline trying to do a sweep, but that closed off quickly. He tried to turn upfield. Stilton gets the ball. It's a running play on its design. Spins around trying to break free of a defender. Nothing there.
Yeah, I mean, probably one. He probably got 1 yard. I mean, Colby's not fast like Ryland Davison or Max Gleason, so he's not going to be able to pull those off with a lot of success like we've done. We've done that for years that way.
Yeah.
The old QB sneak being one of our best plays.
Right, or trying quick moves side to side with these guys.
Yeah.
These guys are a little too quick for that. You just have to just bowl forward and get what you can get. It's a quick team out here, especially defensively. Stilner back, throws across the middle. Oh, off the hands. He had it. Runs into a defender. He might have been thinking about that, too, but that was Aaron Johnson.
Aaron Johnson.
Feel bad.
He's got, I mean, he's got to get some opportunities, you know, but he's also got to make something of those opportunities.
Yeah,
right?
As we said, he only had 1 catch for the season for 3 yards.
1 for 3 also so far this year, and that could have been his second all year, but that did not turn out. I know, and he has played well at times too. We'd like to see some of these, what do we call them? Foreign exchange students or transfer students? We'd call them the Knapp brothers, exactly,
and Aaron Johnson. Get them involved in our strategy here. Here's the ball back. It's a punt. Decent punt off the right side. Hits at the 50, rolls downfield. Good roll for Conneaut. Gets all the way down inside the 35, and that's where they'll down it at the 34. Yep. And they'll get the ball there at the 34. Nice kick. That's Thad Huey, I think, that kicked that, right? Yeah. I think you're right, Ben. I mean, we've seen a few different people kick punts. Thad and Carrick and a few different other people. So
1:49 left to go in the first. 14-0, Harvey with the lead. Nice crowd out here at Painesville Recreational Park on a nice night. We got 75 degrees out here.
Let's hear it for your offense.
No, not really. I mean, by Sean Alston, right out the right tackle. Puts him out, but he got an easy first down. He's up to the 40-yard line. And a nice pickup of 15 or so. Brings it up to, they'll mark it at the 38. Good presence by Jaden, as you were talking about. I mean, like, he moved up at the right time and got pretty good pressure on the line as a blitz. And Jaden pretty much is, I feel like, is the captain on this defense, and he's definitely got to bring us around here and be able to make some stops. 2nd and 3.
Your ball carrier. First by number 34, Josh Sabo.
Josh Sabo. We've talked about Josh Sabo a few times. He was in there to make the stop and the sack. He's yeah.
Again, your ball carrier brought down by a couple of Spartans, led by number 8, Ryan Turner. Going to bring up a 4th and short for your Raiders.
Yeah, no doubt. And on a 4th and 1, I mean, you expect them to go for it because they've had tons of success, but and it looks like they will. They'll go in the 2nd quarter.
And ladies and gentlemen, your first quarter with the score, your Harvey Raiders 14, the Conneaut Spartans at 0. All right, everybody, it's time for our first off-field project tonight. I'm going to try to go to the first one we should. I'm the first in the city, and right now, we're going to see if we can get trash to that play. If Conneaut gets the ball in the trash can, we're going to get a piece of this card. But if they miss, they have to leave the Snapchat account at the game. Right now, take orders at first. Make some noise for that ball. Oh, just off, and in your ball carrier. That's going to be a first down, Raiders.
Fourth down, they went for it, yeah. But yeah, it was probably the most we've held them for yardage so far, but it was just enough to keep the drive alive. First down, Harvey.
Number 5, Trent Hall. It's going to be a first down, Raiders. Give our pass by number 22, definitely Nat.
Trent Hall. Yeah. Yep, and I mean, he busted through a couple of the guys here on this side. Kason Hayes was one of them. And almost broke away, but we stopped him at the 33.
Ball carrier. It's going to be another first down, Raiders.
Oh, Trent Hull's got a little bit of a hobble, too, right now. Was part of the collision there with his own teammate. He comes off the field. That's number 3. Touchdown. Arena light. Yeah. Yeah, he really does. Yep. Man, yeah, we would have quite a show on our hands, and the home crowd would love it. Yeah, want to point out too, Chris Burt was the runner, not and it's botched snap too, and yep, they're running with it. He tries to flip it out, and yeah, Wise tried to make a miracle play there, pull off, and wasn't able to pull it off. But that was Chris. What was it? I'm sorry. It was Chris Burt Jr. It was not Alston. Yep, and check out the Conneaut merchandise they have too inside, right? So they have Conneaut Spartans gear on sale in their store. 20-0. Yeah, it just went right through his hands, kind of like a hobble bounce over his head. Not good though, and they lost. I mean, instead of being at the 25, they're at the 10 now. Terrible luck for us. 20-0. Harvey, 10:54 left to go in the second. Right. Why not, right?
Silver's pass intended for Vera was incomplete.
Yeah, it was tightly covered. Number 4 for Harvey was in on the stop. That's Jeremiah Rowdy. Good old Rowdy. And 2nd and 10 on the 10.
Bull is your ball carrier.
Yeah, maybe about 5.
Tackle made by number 1, Manny Torre.
Yep. Oh, he's got plenty of time back there. Oh.
Stillner will throw it away. Brings up a 4th down by the Spartans.
I mean, with the way things have been going, Turner is always your first option, right?
Pass was rushed by number 58, DJ.
And at that point, I mean, probably let it fly. He had, I mean, honestly, Colby probably had at least 5 or 6 seconds back there. Plenty of time. Probably should have just thrown something up and seen what could have happened. You know, understandably, no one was completely open, so you don't force passes. He's leading right now with 7 interceptions right now, right in the league. So you can't force anything. Trent Hall back in the game was the return guy. Good. There was a flag too, something thrown right at the tackle. There was something.
Face mask against the Spartans.
Yeah, well, I mean, every once in a great while, I'm gonna have to blow the nostrils. I'm okay. Yeah, it was a face mask call, so we're moving it up. Moving it up another 5 yards on top of that. About the 12.
Driven out of bounds by a couple of Spartans. They're led by number 10, Terry Acuda.
Yeah, Goins. They're going to mark it. I was off. Probably 15 is what they marked it. Looked like the 12 when he fell down, but 15. Goins was the receiver again. He's really been their favorite target tonight, as he has been all year. There go the lights again. Look at it. Look at it. I'll back that out. actually really interesting if they go in a circle like that in a raid format. But yeah, that's 3 touchdowns for Alston. Yeah, Alston. So he's got 3, and then they had the number 3, Chris Burt had 1. Flag. Oh boy, here they come. I have no idea. Roughing the kicker, it looks like. Yeah, looks like roughing the kicker. So. The Rough Riders. Theodore Roosevelt's Rough Riders out there. Red Raiders, yeah. Red Riding Roughers. You could say a lot of R's in there.
Raider fans, it's another Red Raider kickoff.
Oh, and they have a huge team. I mean, just look at the lineup and look at the sideline. I mean, if you check that out there, there's quite a sideline. Players on their side here. Yeah, not great. Yeah, that was Josh Sabo, kind of swooped out of his hands and then he ended up landing on it. We haven't been able to really have a return since the first kickoff.
Al Morgan, Harvey High alumni is here. Al, I'm going to give you a multiple choice question. Right after this first play, and it's a piece of gift card on the line. Mull it over.
And Connie's got it at the 29, so a really decent field position compared to last time. Connie's got to be able to find the red zone again. They got down the very first drive. This happened in Berkshire as well too, and then they were not able to score again, or Independence as well, where they were not able to really move the ball whatsoever, and then eventually they got back down there again, but late in the game. Oh, there you go. Getting dark in there. And a little bit of a screen pitch out pass to Devontae Harris. And it goes for a few. It wasn't a lightning play or anything like that, but it was a good pickup of a few. About 5, I guess we're going to say. And good. That just keeps it moving. 2nd and 5. I thought we liked the lights off. That's true. All right, you better make your mind up on it, though, really soon.
Pass and pitch number 3, Brady Barrow,
yeah.
Brings up a 3rd and short.
All right, Mr. Morgan, Rice, Houston, or SMU, what's the
route?
SMU?
Yep, first down, Connie.
That'll be a first down, Spartans.
You couldn't, you shouldn't, and you won't. There we go.
Stiltner on the keeper. This is going to be a first down, Spartans.
Chris Burt was the tackler, yeah, for Harvey, yeah. He got him pretty good. You can watch it. I saw it. I got it on the camera. I'm doing a pretty good job. Bob, a little shaky. You better spell it right. Yeah. Yeah, probably the biggest pickup for Conneaut so far. Nice hit. Oh.
There's the ball carrier. Brought down in the backfield, number 1, and Manny Torre.
Yeah, I don't know. I think too they missed that. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you look at the camera, watch the rewind, Dad. Watch the rewind. It looked like it was either face mask or they tackle him by underneath the helmet, a horse collar or something like that. And Isaiah wanted some type of call there, I think. They didn't give it to him, so they lost a yard there. Oh, shoot.
Still a second backfield by number 4, Jeremiah Rowdy.
Yeah, Jeremiah Rowdy with a stop again. And they baited him. Him and number 56 really were trying to make him step up into the pocket to run the ball, and as soon as they did, they collapsed on him. So.
Stiller's pass falls incomplete.
That's Alden Googe.
Moves up
18,
for the Spartans.
which you can barely tell the difference between an 8 and a 0 on the jerseys, but yeah, Alden Googe. But either way, another drop, and Conneaut, I mean, Colby throws a pretty hard ball, and I mean, but your receiver's got to help you out, so. Flip. Yep, and Isaiah Bowles.
First down, Spartans.
Yep. Larry hammed Zach. Well, it was probably 2 years ago. I remember that. Yeah, it was a great play. 2 years back, yep. It was a good one, though, and then I think we did it last year, too, and maybe it didn't work out as a touchdown, but it worked. I remember once we did it, and we got called for holding. Maybe yes, it was. And that is a good one back to Isaiah to get him involved again. I mean, he's got time, but he's fiddling around in the pocket.
Jeremiah Rowdy.
Yeah, on the left side. So that would have been a hard throw, but you know, definitely that was part of the design of that play. I think he was looking that way.
Bowles, your ball carrier, brought down by a couple of Raiders. Led by number 4, Jeremiah Rowdy.
Like Independence, they're not. We're not getting anything on the ground because anytime we run it outside the tackles, they're just right to the ball. I mean, they're storming us completely. So we have no room to breathe. Isaiah's not going to have a very good game going this route. So we're going to have to, like the last play with the flip lateral, come up with some way to invent some type of way to get him involved in the game. Ooh. I think he did.
It's going to be a first down, Spartans.
It was like right at the line. It looked like he did get it. So another first down, Conneaut. Yeah. And Conneaut's having their best drive of the night.
Village ball carrier brought down by a host of your Red Raiders.
Yep. Just need to make sure with 3-yard pickup, with 2nd and 7, we got to keep moving it forward. Oh. Ryan.
Pass complete to Turner. Touchdown, Spartans.
Ryan Turner, and he scores on the flip, the flip play to Ryan, and he bulldozed the guy. That was number 53, a guy we called before, Levi Mullen Zerbrug. Remember him? I said his name a while ago. Ryan Turner just rolled him right over to get to the end zone there. That's Conneaut's first touchdown of the night, and that one brought to you by anybody. Conneaut Save-A-Lot food store, not lower quality, just lowest prices.
Extra point attempted is no good.
No good.
That'll make the score your Harvey Red Raiders.
Might have been, but I think he obviously pushed it too. I think he pushed it wide right. So that's our first kick. Yeah, that has not gotten not a lot of reps to really kick. Yep. Way down, like 3/4 down. And the kickoff.
Ish Jackson number 10.
That was Ish Jackson. Yeah, what a name.
We're going to take over their offense at the 46-yard line.
Oh, great.
Timeout Raiders.
Less than a minute left to go in this half. 27-6.
Okay. All right, but you got the apparel that's over there. That's you'll find in the store too. Some really neat stuff too for Conneaut Spartans. We got the good hats. We got the sweats, sweat tops. Some warm stuff for the fall. So you can bring your Spartans on and stay warm.
I'm sorry, 3:32 left to go. In this quarter and a half, that is too.
Wise is back. It's ball hands off to Alston. Tough running towards the line of scrimmage, and he bolts across the 50-yard line. I think they're going to mark that just just go over the field.
Chris Murphy, ball carrier.
Bring up second down and 6. And 3 minutes left. That's a long time here for these Red Raiders to get downfield and break into the red end. Red Raider, red end. Wise is back, looking for the snap, shotgun, gets it, pitches out. Also gets the ball, trying to get around the corner. This time it's not. But even though they catch it, he still falls down for about 8-9 yards, Ben, and that's a first down.
Yep. First down call. Pass midfield.
Excited here. Getting excited up here at Paintsville, folks.
Oh yeah. Quite a community here that comes out for the program.
Yeah. Nice little town, it really is. You guys have been here many times, I'm sure. Old town.
Conneaut Spartans.
Very old. Very nice school. We came out of Riverside High School, too. Yeah. What's going on? You can hear something? Back up. All right. Kind of Christmas. Somebody said go down, so. Maybe talk back? Had to have talk back, didn't it? Program out. Okay.
All the way.
Okay. I'm just watching this meter here.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Paying attention to it.
I think that was it.
Okay. Well, now everybody can hear us probably, and if you can, put me forward. You can blame I'll take the heat.
He's dealt with worse.
Yes, I have.
A little gloomy out there. Some cloud coverage, you know.
A little bit.
No rain coming.
Beautiful night, though. Not a breeze that's out, and it's very, very fun.
Yep.
We would rather be down at the lake with a fire.
Right.
We got a flat screen TV. Yeah, the ball is a pitch out or a pass. He's past the first down and then finally knocked out of bounds, but not until he gets all the way down to about the 27.
That was Alston on a rollout, like a flat route from the running back. And, you know, once he got going, once he got around the outside end, that was it pretty much. Big pickup.
You know, I don't want to wildcat. You get your best defender and say, you got one job to do. Wherever he is, that's where you are.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you need something right now. It's just whether you can beat him to his spot or not.
Wise back in the shot. He gets the ball, hands off to Alston again. He almost got caught in the backfield, but busts loose, and he gets past a couple defenders, finally out of bounds, down to the 20.
With a run, actually. But he shook off, I think it was Brady Vera pretty good on that one.
He's the one Brock was talking about. He's the backup back.
Yeah.
And he's pretty tough, too. Real tough.
Yeah, you can see that. I mean, he's shaking off a couple guys already. I like how they switch these guys out a lot.
Wise is back. Brock again, is it? Up the middle, picks up about 3.
Yeah, not much.
Ryan
Turner with the stop.
The first down, Raiders.
First down, though, regardless.
Yeah, beautiful night wherever you are. There's us on the radio, 1360, 102.9, or on WOW TV on YouTube, or on Facebook. This pitch back is running play up the middle again. Finally caught and brought down, and that is Castellano. Oh, no. That's Josh.
Yeah.
Nice play.
Sabo, I thought he was leading the tackles, but I guess not.
Well, he's up very close up there. He's one of the leaders in the conference, then, so I wouldn't put that
We want to thank
Fed down. I wouldn't have all those stats exactly hit him straight down. He's very close. He's having a good game tonight, too, for a sophomore. And he's not a big guy. 140 pounds, ringing wet, they say, but he plays like a big player.
Like Anthony Newman or
Yes.
White Hayes,
Stop by our United Way table. The free makes baby and the purchase tickets. We accept cash and QR code. The purchase tickets.
this one I think by Harvey, I think. They're at 10 now. I guess they want to score again because they only got limited time.
10 seconds are left. That's it. 27-6 here, ending the first half. Running out. I don't know if they're going to get this one off. Doesn't look like it. That's it. And they bring up the 54 seconds on Emerson for a timeout. Okay.
Yeah, it was a timeout clock.
Okay.
There's 54 in the game clock. Oh,
That's a pass.
touchdown.
I thought it was fast in the end zone. Did you see?
Touchdown number 1. Right across the middle, like on a down and in route. And you haven't seen Wise really have to throw it much. That was his first passing touchdown. Only he's completed maybe like 4 or 5 passes so far tonight, but that one, a big one for Harvey and even bigger for Conneaut as they're trailing now mightily.
Well, except for boxed
This one is getting out of control here quickly here. Having a hard time trying to figure this one out. You know, you want to see what these games mean to other teams you have to go up against, like Jefferson. Who's played Jefferson? Jefferson actually was leading the game early, and then they were tied 6-all. They didn't lose control until they got into the game.
Yeah, right. I mean, I worry about that. I mean, Jefferson has always been historically good this year. They're not quite as strong as they have been. So we're thinking Jefferson and Edgewood are definitely teams that we should be able to have a good game against and get them on.
You know, at least be competitive with them. We have an opportunity.
Yep. And that is next week. Jefferson. Homecoming next week.
Back in the University Hospital Conneaut Medical Center broadcast booth. Was glad to be there. Back home again in their beautiful booth. There's a kick. Left-footed kick against the Scribbler. And he falls down on it. Somebody put a hand on it. Who was that?
It looked like Conneaut was really slow to get that one. Number 22 was the guy that finally got it.
Maddox Snap got a hand on it, but then he didn't fall down on it. Someone else did.
Number 22 was the guy that fell.
Oh, that would have
Devlin, yeah.
Knapp brothers were involved in that one.
Yeah, Devlin Knapp was one that I think it was close though. It was close. Hey, was that your ball? What was that? Was that yours or was that mine?
You were going to get it.
Yeah, right.
I had to go get it.
Wilker's
back, hands off. That's Isaiah trying to get around the corner. He gets cut out from underneath there. You're going low on him to try to take him out, and it worked.
Yep.
The numbers were on the Red Raiders.
No, red on the black.
Yeah.
I mean, with Conneaut, it used to be worse. The gold letters, the gold numbers. Even so, white. And Conneaut ran the one play, and that's what they're going to let it run out.
Yep.
They're not going to.
That'll be it.
So that wraps things up for the first half. Score right now at the end of chapter 2, 34 for Harvey and 6 for Conneaut. And we're going to come back the halftime recap after this, a couple of messages, and
coach's show again, or
whatever we want to do, and we'll come back and cap up a little bit more after that, right after this.
Is a proud Spartan sponsor. Your Save-A-Lot means the lowest prices on the name brands you know and love every day. Save-A-Lot food prices are deeply discounted when compared to other conventional grocery stores. Not only does Save-A-Lot offer the lowest prices on groceries, but fresh produce and fresh meat cut daily in their butcher shop. Your Conneaut Save-A-Lot on West Main. Not lower quality, just the lowest prices. Conneaut Pizza and Sub Shop has exciting new items for you to enjoy for dinner. Try the great turkey burger along with their super Yingling battered haddock filet. Comes in a sandwich or the full dinner, or even try the honey biscuit shrimp salad or the shrimp sub. And ask about their home-style dinners, too. Conneaut Sub Shop has the best wings, too. You can enjoy them tonight. The cheese-stuffed crust pizza is back. Order one for tonight. They've got what you're hungry for, so ask about their specials. Conneaut Pizza and Sub Shop, 593-5600. Remember, they deliver to West Springfield, so call for pickup, delivery, or just dine in. Conneaut Pizza and Sub Shop, 593-5600, 593-5600. Not fast food, but good food quick.
Ladies and gentlemen, under the direction of Miss Madison Mason, we proudly present the Conneaut Spartan Marching Band. Assistant Director is Miss Liz Bernardini. Drill Team Advisor is Mrs. Teresa Morrison. And the Majorette Advisor is Mrs. Jody Payne. The Majorette Captain is Lynn Muha, and the Drill Team Captains are Lexi Brown and Amelia Sanford. And the 2024 Meal Commander is David Georgia. Tonight, the Spartans will return to the 80s to play the music of the King of Pop, the Master.
And it's the Chris Breck State Farm Insurance Coaches Show. Week number 5 coming up on us here. With me, of course, Coach Rocco Dobrin. I'm Matt Jarvie. Coach, always good to talk with you.
Oh, great time.
Yeah,
sure.
And, it was kind of an interesting night. We'd, meet the teams and some of the different players that were out there. I think we had, right, with the middle school and so forth.
Yeah, middle school, young kids. The youth program's doing really, really good right now. And all those kids were out there. A lot of the other sports were out there, so it was nice to see all those kids in attendance at the game. I know it's a good time, good atmosphere, and
yeah,
it's good for our players, but it's also good for them down the road.
Had the carnival going on over on Maple.
Yes.
Nice. And I'm really impressed too when we're up there in the University Hospital broadcast booth. Now, since they got the new lights up there, they turn the lights on over in the soccer field, tennis courts, banners. You almost don't even recognize where you're at.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is so cool looking.
It's a nice facility. They've done a nice job over the last, several years, but
yeah,
really got back to it with these, putting the lights in, tennis courts not long ago, looking to put in a new locker room soon and those kind of things. So it'd be nice.
Yes, it will.
Everything keeps getting better and better.
Oh, it really does. It turns into a show place,
Yes, for sure.
It's going. You hit the nail on the head last week. What we had to do was stop number 5. That's Ty for Orange.
Yeah.
Heck of a running back. We got a lot of speed. Breakaway player. Tough to catch him, too.
Absolutely. And to be honest with you, I was proud of our guys for 3 quarters, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to say we stopped him, but we definitely bottled him up. I know in the first 3 quarters, he had probably about 60 to 70 yards, 60 yards, 70 yards,
right,
and a whole bunch of carries. And then in the fourth quarter, he had 2 breakaways, somewhere between, 30 and 40 yards, 2 of them. So he probably had 70 yards just in those 2 runs, at the end of the game. Great player, great, they called a good offense, but I think defensively we really played very well early. And then, and I don't even think it was a defensive fault. Once you get a block hit, you got a block punt, that changed momentum, and then we got a safety. So those 2 things happened back to back. And the momentum killed us, So great game through 3 quarters, and our guys played hard. And, offensively, we just couldn't connect early. We missed a couple open deep routes. A couple guys ran. We ran a screen where the guy went the wrong way, which would look like it could have possibly been a touchdown. So we did a lot of mistakes early. That if we score on a couple of them plays, it's a different game,
Yeah.
So offensively, we got to do a better job of executing. It wasn't, it's just a matter of execution, like completing some passes, and I think it's a different game. But But our defense really did. They held out and played great overall.
Yes, they did. You know, all those things you hit on too. That seems like it's tied right in with having a young team, inexperienced team.
Sure.
All those little things that just kind of filter the way in there. You know, there's so much you can just keep working on that, and next year these guys going to be veteran players, and it's going to be a different time, I bet.
Yes. I mean, 90% of the time, in high 90s, you say that was a mistake by this player. It's a sophomore or maybe a first-time junior who hasn't ever played varsity football before.
Yeah.
And that's just where we're at. But I feel like we keep getting better. We had 1 turnover. We had 10 the first 3 games. We had 1 this game, and it was actually a tip pass, so it wasn't even like a bad decision or anything.
Right.
So we did better on that battle, even though we didn't connect on offense. The turnover, we did a lot better. Defense, we did better. So things are looking up. Still it ain't the result we want, but it is. I think the kids are improving, and that's a good thing to happen. Getting into the one more game before we get into the conference. So hopefully we get a little better this week, and just now we're ready for the second season. As you can call it. So.
Yeah, we're in a railroad town. Every time we start this, let's go.
Oh, yeah, you can't.
I think they're watching for us over there.
That's right.
But I think you've got that absolutely right on that. Defensively, I think how's it going with Jaden here in the linebacker position? It's probably a little bit different for him to adjust to. It's much more lateral type.
Absolutely, he's done a great job. He's a guy that's always had a motor, and at the defensive line spot, he did his job in taking up blocks. But it's hard to make plays there because it's not designed that way. It's designed to make plays as a linebacker.
Yeah.
And so we put him at linebacker, and I think he had 11 tackles, like 2 tackles for loss. So he was all over the place, and he really did a great job in the middle. And anytime that Ty could try to put it in between the tackles, Jaden was there a lot of those times.
Yes, he was.
And Ryan Turner had a big hit on him, caused a fumble. So we did some good things there, and then I think we got a little worn down, like there you said at the end there. But Jaden's adjusted to that position very well.
Now, when you decided the game before to move him into that position and try him out there, I'm sure there was some discussion between you and him on maybe doing that. Was it really to try to address when you're going up against a team like the week before they had Oliver Miller?
Yeah, I mean,
heck of a running back too, and you need a little something extra in the middle there to try to slow that thing down.
Yeah, it was a little bit of that. It was we weren't getting what we wanted from, and not taking away from any other players, but we weren't getting that downhill guy in the middle. We weren't getting someone that's just really gonna force the issue at linebacker. Our guys, because they're young, were taking too much time reading, seeing what's happening, and then reacting late. Where Jaden's an experienced player, even though he hasn't played linebacker, he knows he's 100 miles an hour downhill. And that's what we wanted to see out of that position, and he was super excited about it too. I mean, you got to think, if you're a lineman your whole life, you get changed to linebacker, you're excited. So he played excited. He played very well.
Oh, absolutely, and you're right. I think linebacker, especially, it's much more of an attitude type of position. You got to want it when you're out there, I think, But you're right. Yeah, we saw him. He played very, very well. Dylan had a pretty good game too. Really
Absolutely.
Did. A lot of good tackles. Got in the backfield a couple times. Got some sacks going and so forth. So.
I think he had like 4 tackles for loss, and he made a lot of big plays. Good night for him.
Yeah, so, but we notice. So we see the guys out there, too. We see a lot of good play. We're just, it's tough to make it all work sometimes through the entire 4 quarters. Going up against Harvey now, we're going to head over to Painesville, over there in, Painesville Recreation Park. That's where they got their field, the Britt Field.
Yeah.
Back on turf again.
Yep, back to turf. Most of the way games are, right?
Yeah, it seems like it. Nice looking facility, though. It's it's kind of, it looks like a smaller facility, but smaller than I thought, because they're a Division III school, I think, right?
They're 2 or 3.
Region 8, 2
they're,
or 3. Yeah.
They're definitely one of the bigger schools in our conference,
yeah.
Numbers wise. So they have a lot of kids over there.
Yeah, so I mean, we're looking forward to that, playing over there. Looks like it's right off our Route 20. It'll be real easy to get to. So, what kind of thing do you look for against them?
Well, I mean, they got an outstanding back, and the Alston kid. He's a Division I prospect. He's only a junior, but he's getting a lot of looks from all the big colleges. Any D1 college that you would say is big time, it's probably contacted him in some way. So that's and their backup running back's really good too. He just happens to be behind a kid that's going D1, but but they run the ball very well, and it's behind those guys. So on our end, we got to stop the run. At least got to contain it.
Right.
So it's going back to like we said last week with Ty. We got to stop the run game, and they got a very special kid in that spot that can run the ball. And then defensively, they got a lot of kids that run. They're fast. So we gotta control the ball, and maybe if we control it better on offense, there's less time for them to have the ball on defense, or their offense have the ball. So kind of gonna control the ball type game. Don't turn the ball over, and then semi-contain those guys.
Now, Jaden, it seems like he's getting fired up when he knows he's going up against a player like that.
Absolutely, he's
got a lot of pride in himself and
and
ability.
And that's what you're gonna get. You got the older guys that are definitely gonna they see it as a challenge,
Yeah.
And then what you worry about, and but as coaches we look for this, for the future is, which one of the young kids are gonna say, I don't really care who that kid is,
Yeah.
And what young kids are gonna be like, ooh, I'm scared to tackle that big boy,
Yeah,
but that's just the reality of it, right? That's just the reality of it. I think I saw you as like 5'10", 5'11", maybe, and like 205, 210.
Oh wow!
But you get a running back that's 210, and
it's a big boy.
Yeah, they're moving pretty good. And,
oh yeah.
Obviously, these big schools aren't going to look at him if he ain't all the he's as good as they say, as advertised, I guess you would say.
So Harvey looks like they'll run the ball as long as it's working all night long, but if they have to, they go to the pass.
Yeah, they don't pass a whole lot, but they set it up well. They'll toss it to the Alston kid, 6, 7, 8 times, and then they fake toss it, and your corners and safeties are running up, and then they try to hit you deep.
Oh yeah.
Because I get it. If I'm a safety and I keep seeing it, I'll toss, and then as soon as you decide to jump up, they're going to hit you on a deep pass. So they definitely pass enough to keep you honest.
Well, we love it. It seems like week number 1, you had a couple of cramps that were out there on the field, mostly Isaiah. Somebody else I think did too. But since then, it's been really quiet with any injuries or anything out from the Spartans.
Yeah. I mean, we've been pretty lucky, and we just, I guess God's with us in that aspect.
Amen.
This year. So we've been pretty lucky so far with no major injuries and keeping healthy. So
yeah, sounds good. Coach, I wish you the best luck against the Red Raiders up there at Britt Stadium, something like that. So we're looking forward to that game. It's going to be beautiful weather on Friday night so far. That's what they're calling for anyway. We'll be up there, and hopefully we're going to have all the issues that we've had all straightened out. So we've kind of gone a little bit different way than what we had been doing, and because we found that when we do it on our own, it seems to be working.
That's right.
And working is important.
That's right.
So we're looking forward to it. But, Coach, best luck against the Red Raiders.
Thank you. Appreciate
It's been
it.
the Chris Breck State Farm Insurance Coaches Show on WOW Radio and WOW TV.
And you saw the Conneaut marching band out there as they were performing during the coach's show. And now let's take a couple of minutes to hear the Red Raider marching band.
And you want me to go over stuff too?
Yeah, we'll do that too. We'll do the recap here, and then we'll rejoin the marching band from Harvey. What happened? And then not much happened for the Conneaut Spartans.
I mean, not much. There's a couple things I guess we can maybe tip our hat to. There was a couple big runs, I guess, for Isaiah Bowles. He had gains of 7, 3, 1, 5, 9, and 3 in the first half, which totaled 27 yards because he had a loss. He had several losses, not gains. Yeah. For Colby Stiltner, for 2 runs. In 2 runs, he had 2 and 16 for a total of 18 yards. On the passing side, he has a total of about 80 yards passing, 39 to Ryan Turner, 11 yards to Devontae Harris on the flip, I guess if you want to call it that, flip catch. No, that was to That was the one gain to Isaiah Bowles for 18 yards, the flip catch. And then Devontae Harris, 2 catches, 5 and 6 for total 11 yards. So that is pretty much it for Conneaut. And they got to really get better at just getting better with the passes, because they missed a couple out there. They left a couple of things out there that they didn't quite figure out. But they finally figured out on that last offensive drive to score, and they probably could have scored at least 2 touchdowns this first half. They got all the way down to the 9, remember?
Yep.
Very first drive, and then they didn't capitalize, so they need to get better at it. And there are a lot of drop passes. I mean, like, Colby's not being perfect out there with his throws, and he's holding the ball too long and squirming around. He's got to be quicker at throwing the ball, but the receiver's got to be better catching it and getting in place to catch it.
And it looks almost like it might be a little bit intimidating out there, because they're a pretty good defense. They're fast. It's hard to get by them, and they seem to be right there whenever the ball handler gets to it. But it seems like our biggest issue is we are having success moving the ball, but not enough to get third down conversions.
Yep.
We're just not getting enough in a series of plays to get a third down conversion, or not enough third down conversions.
On the Harvey side, let's get this. Sean Alston has 68 yards. I thought he had more than that, right?
Right.
He's got a gain of 46, that big takeoff of 46 yards.
See, that's not bad. I think we'd have to hang our hat on that one. I mean, holding him to 68 yards and a half?
And a half.
That's not bad.
Chris Burt Jr. has 74. So, because he has pickups of 20 and 14 and a few smaller pickups. 74. But Sean Alston has 2 touchdowns. Chris Burt has 1 touchdown, and then you have 2 passing touchdowns. 1 to Sean Alston on a pass to Sean Alston, and then the 1 on the path to Manny Torre over the middle. So 5 total. And passing for Wise so far, 151 yards passing. But pretty much all that going to Torre and Alston, so being your weapons. So
it's good.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was.
And
Technically,
that leads us here 34-6 here at the end of the first half. Red Raiders are all over us tonight, and that's next week they have Orange, so that should be an interesting game to watch. To see how those two go at with each other. They're used to each other; they're not strangers at all. So we'll try to track that next week at homecoming, back in the University Hospital broadcast booth. Back at home for homecoming. That sounds quite nice. And the weather, I hope, is going to be just like it is tonight. What a wonderful night. So that's it. That's the Conneaut Save-A-Lot halftime recap here on WOW Radio and WOW TV.
The Fall Blizzard menu is back, and September has 2 blizzards of the month, the French Silk Pie and the Pumpkin Pie Blizzard. Come enjoy your choice of a $7 meal deal. It comes with your choice of a drink, and you can upgrade your Sunday to a small blizzard. Join Dairy Queen in sponsoring our Conneaut Youth Center on Main Street. Dairy Queen's ice cream cakes are perfect for any summer get-together, too. Summer's running out, so get one soon. Conneaut Dairy Queen for cool treats and great eats. We'll see you at the Conneaut DQ.
State Farm, Kathy here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Switch to State Farm and you could save. In Conneaut, call me, Chris Brecht, at 593-1191 or visit me at brechtinsurance.com.
Your Conneaut Save-A-Lot grocery store is a proud Spartan sponsor. Your Save-A-Lot means the lowest prices on the name brands you know and love every day. Save-A-Lot food prices are deeply discounted when compared to other conventional grocery stores. Not only does Save-A-Lot offer the lowest prices on groceries, but fresh produce and fresh meat cut daily in their butcher shop. Your Conneaut Save-A-Lot on West Main. Not lower quality, just the lowest prices. Conneaut Pizza and Sub Shop has exciting new items for you to enjoy for dinner. Try their great turkey burger along with their super Yingling battered haddock filet. Comes in a sandwich or the full dinner, or even try the honey biscuit shrimp salad or the shrimp sub. And ask about their home-style dinners, too. They're great. Conneaut Sub Shop has the best wings, too. You can enjoy them tonight. The cheese stuffed crust pizza is back. Order one for tonight. They've got what you're hungry for, so ask about their specials. Conneaut Pizza and Sub Shop, 593-5600. Remember, they deliver to West Springfield, so call for pickup, delivery, or just dine in. Conneaut Pizza and Sub Shop, 593-5600. 593-5600. Not fast food, but good food quick.
Are you looking for a new pharmacy? Gertis Pharmacy is here to help. This is Carrie Gertis. We can make it easy by transferring all your prescriptions for you. And we accept Ohio Medicaid and most insurances. We are also your vaccine center, offering flu, COVID, and many other vaccines. That's Gertis Pharmacy, Conneaut's only locally owned pharmacy, located at 245 Main Street in the heart of downtown Conneaut.
Well, I think he's had too much coffee, so we'll turn him down. It's 16 seconds to go, or 15 seconds to go until we begin the second half. I can barely hear myself. People are calling in and saying they can't hear me at all. I can't hear me at all.
Yeah.
That's how loud he is. And we're right next to him, too, as well.
He's one of the most fired-up PAs we've ever met. We've had a couple, though, this year that the Independence guy was up there on a different level, too.
And we have the window open, but we have to have the window open. And the speaker's right outside of it to our left. So, as they say in show business, dems the brakes, folks.
Dems the brakes.
Conneaut Spartans are over there in the opposite side of the field, near the goal line, warming up, stretching out a little bit. Red Raiders are coming out of the Harvey end zone to our left up here in the booth, getting warmed up as well. Captains are out on the field. Connie is going to receive the ball on the right end of the football field. And this is it's a beautiful artificial turf field. Seems like every away game that we go to, it's artificial turf.
Everyone's doing away with real grass because, it looks great. It's a great product. You don't have to maintain it.
It is, but, I mean, we love our natural turf, and maybe just being an old-fashioned stalwart where we're holding on to that, it might make us, that's a place where we go play on natural turf.
It is, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. As Riccardi, right? We talked to Riccardi.
Yeah. Yep.
About that, and one of the only ones left, and it's a beautiful thing that we are the only ones.
It is, and we have to make sure we do a good job of keeping that turf up. I don't know if they're, I've worked in the golf course business for a long time, so
we got some scores.
I got
halftime scores.
Let's do that.
Run some. We got
a minute and a half.
A minute. Okay. South Range over leading Struthers 13-7 at half. Sharpsville, there's from the old Pennsylvania Region 5 down there.
Blast from the past.
Sharpsville, or that's Region 6 rather. Sharpsville is over top of Slippery Rock, 21-0. So that's pretty crazy to see that. Perry over top of Geneva, 31-7 at half. Fort LaBeouf over Grove City, 14-3.
That's a big game.
Yep.
Titusville did a job on Grove City too here.
I don't know what happened to Grove City
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, what happened to them?
Well, I mean, they beat Sharon, and they beat who else they beat? They beat Slippery Rock. So they're not doing bad down there, but usually they don't lose to anybody outside of that area.
No, really not. Oil City Oilers over Fairview, 14-0. At half, yeah. Girard at Seneca, 0-0 so far. West Geauga over Edgewood. Here's a regional game for us. I mean, Edgewood at least. West Geauga, 35-0.
Yeah, they're the real thing this year too.
Girard, Ohio over Pymatuning Valley, 14-0. That's not too surprising. Hawken over Lakeside, 14-6. That's what I knew that one was playing. Lakeside's got a tough one there. Conneaut, Cache, Pennsylvania, over Northwestern 21-20 at half.
Ooh.
Yeah, that'll be a good one to watch.
Interesting.
Bishop Watterson over top of Chardon 27-7 at half. Jefferson over top of Orange 30-14 at half.
Whoa.
Can you believe that one?
38-14?
Yep. Menor over top of Cleveland Heights 21-13 at half. Berkshire leading Wycliffe 31-0 at half. Chagrin Falls beating Independence 26-0 at half. That's pretty much all I got right now. We'll get you more at the end of the game.
Yep, getting ready for kickoff here to get the second half underway. Thank you, Ben, for those scores. Megan also is letting us know that, remember, tomorrow the Conneaut Bandorama is tomorrow at 6 p.m. at the stadium. So weather's going to be nice for that. Bring the family out and have a great evening watching 3 different bands compete. There's the left kick, kind of a swiveler. It is caught at the 30. He's going to continue it out, run it out. He barrels his way almost to the 50. He's going to mark that at like the 48-yard line.
Yeah, Devlin Knapp finally got finally Conneaut picked up the ball on a kickoff and ended up having a return with it. It's been a long time since we had one of those, and that's awesome.
Devlin's looking big out there running the ball.
I mean, I think he's the guy, right? He's the X factor that you need to see more of in the second half to get back into the game at least somewhat. So, ball's almost at midfield.
I had the sponsor slide still running. Sorry about that.
Oh yeah, get that baby out of there.
Stiltner is back. 3 wideouts on the far side. It's a pitch out. He's going to throw the ball. It's number 3, Brady Vera. He's open. Oh, well defended.
Yep.
Well defended. He was open. Oh, my. That was intended for. Let me see if I can read it here.
Devontae. I think it was Devontae.
Devontae Harris. And the
Ish.
defender went up with one hand and knocked the ball away, and it was right on target for Devontae.
Ish Jackson. We called that name once or twice before, was the guy covering.
Oh, yeah.
A one-on-one situation. That's actually a good play call, though, and a good throw by maybe he could have thrown a little bit farther out.
A little bit, but, that was very well defended. Very well. Against the Ish defender.
The Ish.
Stiltner is back. 3 wideouts again on the far side. Handoff to Isaiah up the middle. He's got a hole, gets through it, across the 40, across the 35, and all the way down to, they're going to mark that at the 34.
Yep, no, good run. It was kind of like a cutback. I mean, it was going right, and then it came back left. It was a nice run.
Yeah.
Good blocking by the guys
very
up front.
good, yeah. Nice hole by the line. He did a nice job against this Red Raider defense.
72, Mason Priatelli playing the left tackle position. Really was a main pillar there for Conneaut, picking up that big gain, one of their biggest gains of the night.
And Red Raiders look like they're running a 3-3-5. Look, he caught him by the. Did he grab his helmet or grabbed? I think by the shoulder.
Shoulder or something. Yeah, there was a few guys there. Torre was in on that one, and number 4 for the Red Raiders, Rowdy, as well. Jeremiah Rowdy. So that'll bring up 2nd and long now. About a loss of 1 on that one, actually.
Spartans are moving the ball. They've got some confidence here, and they got to try to make this transition into a touchdown. They're moving the ball. They should have some confidence right now in what they're doing. 2nd down and 10. He keeps the ball still. They're looking for running room. He gets a little bit. He's all the way out to about the 30. And that will bring up a 3rd down and 7. He calls it 8. Yeah, I guess 8.
Yeah. I mean, it was 2nd and 11. He got 3.
He was a yard back, so that's true. Designed run play, though, by Colby.
Yep. I mean, I've seen a lot more of it lately than I had at the beginning of the year, or I thought I was going to see. So
Turner is off to Stiltner's right in a slot position. 2 wideouts on the far side. Stiltner's back. Got a lot of pressure coming at him. He's got to throw it. He throws it out of bounds. He doesn't get it. There's a 3. There looked like there was 3 Spartans downfield across the middle, but I think all of them were linemen.
Yeah. I mean,
that's a problem. There was no receivers there.
Yeah.
It was downfield. You know, they could have got caught on that one, I think.
Yeah, Rowdy too. The other thing, Rowdy was the guy that out there that was really blitzing Colby and really had nowhere to go.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that was. Well, we had 3 linemen downfield, probably down 8 yards downfield.
I can say this, though. I mean, based on the general game flow of which it's gone, we're definitely going for it here, and they are going for it. Thank you.
Stiltner is back, hands off to Isaiah. No, he doesn't. He's going to throw it. He's got room, and he had it completed to Turner, and Turner had blocking ahead of him.
Yeah, he had it. He had it, too.
It was an easy first down.
He had the first down.
He had the ball. He had caught it, and he turned around, and then he dropped it when he started running with it.
Yep. I mean, Ryan has not dropped many passes.
Yeah.
He's been the one guy you can count on when everything else is pretty tough.
That's right. Somebody's got a drone they're flying around above the stadium here.
See that thing cruising over there.
Yeah. I don't know if you're allowed to do that unless they got permission. Maybe it's a Red Raiders drone.
Yeah. We need the WOW drone.
Yes, we do.
Out there, too, to be able to get like an overhead shot.
I agree. Well, Red Raiders take over on downs. They're 1st and 10 for them at the 31-yard line. Wise is back. I think it's Wise, right?
Yep.
Gets the ball. It's a handoff. Oh, there's plenty of room. Big hole, and he busts through. He could go all the way. Nobody's going to catch him today, folks. Nobody is going to catch him.
No, not even close.
Nope.
I mean, wow. It was number 5 for Conneaut was the last guy. I mean, it was just good blocking, too, and good first burst. Conneaut looked pretty tough and winded after that one. Kerrick Dobrin was the last guy down there.
Yep.
But no one was able to catch him at all. That was Alston.
Alston.
I mean,
you know, he had a lot of contact in his first 10 yards. But then when he got past that and cleared the way, he showed why he is a Division I prospect, because no one could catch him.
That was a 69-yard gain. That was the second biggest pickup of the night, his first being the 85-yard catch and run early in the game. That was in the first quarter. And this kick
is up.
Moreno's kick is up and good.
It is good. There goes the lights, folks.
I was gonna say, make sure no one's going down the stairs when you start doing the disco orbital light thing going.
See, that's kind of a sign of the way things are tonight, Ben. That last series that we did, I thought we looked very good.
Yeah.
We just I don't know what we do. We get out of the rhythm that we were in, or the series of plays that seem to be working for us, and go to something else that doesn't work.
Yeah, I mean, we probably had that one too. I feel like just with the first drive, I mean, I feel like that one we were farther back out. We were at the 31, but it's hard to say if we would have scored or not. But Ryan Turner shouldn't have made that drop, and that one hurt.
We're
going to get the
drive. Get the ball back, though.
First drive, same thing. I mean, we were at the 9, and maybe we didn't have it all figured out early in the game yet, and we still don't. But first drive, we were at the 9, and we could have scored easily, honestly, if we just put a couple decent plays together to keep it moving.
Moreno is a kick, left-footed kick. Doesn't go very far at all. Runs it out.
Maddox snap.
Yeah.
There you go.
Maddox, a junior player. Devin was right there with him. Gets across midfield, which is good. Good field position. Getting a close-up look at our offense, what they look like when they're down there on the field.
Yep.
Playing against the Red Raiders. Stiltner is back. One man in motion is Brady Vera. Gets the ball. It's a little pitch to him. He's got running room, and he busts his way across. It's a first down.
Right? That was it, man.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to mark that a little short, but I thought he got it. By the
Jeez.
time he came down, I thought he was at the 35.
They're being a little technical, but
Yeah.
all right.
Yes,
Second
they
is
are.
short. But that was it, though. Remember, first half, Dad, same play, but he didn't quite have the burst to go around the end.
Right.
And they ended up not getting any yardage on that one.
He had the hole on that one.
This one, he had the hole and the burst to get all the way up through and get a 9.5-yard pickup.
Right.
I mean, that's the difference there.
Okay, Brady. Stilner back. He's got two wideouts on this side. Gets the ball. Gets to Isaiah. Isaiah's going off the right side again. Looked like there wasn't a hole that he wanted to have, so he was kind of skating back and forth to find one. And instead he found a couple of Red Raiders, and that ended it after about a yard.
Yeah, they got that yard, which means it's a first down for Conneaut.
Yep.
7:06 left to go in this third.
That first down brought to you by Dairy Queen. Remember, they've got the $7 meal deal that's on, and that's where you get your choice of a burger or chicken planks, fries, a sundae, and a drink, whatever drink you want. You can trade the sundae in and get for $2 and get a blizzard. How can you go wrong with a fall blizzard menu here? There's a running play by Stiltner up the middle. It's a design play. Good fake off on the handoff to Isaiah, but he keeps it and he gets, I'd say about, we're going to mark that. I think they're only marking that about 2 or 3.
Yeah, it was a short gain. That was Brady Vera, too. I actually totally was fooled there.
Oh, okay. He came in.
He came in and was in at quarterback and shotgun.
Yeah, I was busy reading my little happy message.
And Colby's not in there right now.
Well, yeah. Sometimes you got to bring in some other guys to give them opportunity.
Yeah, I didn't know Brady Vera was the backup, but this is Brady Vera in at quarterback.
It's a running play. Takes off right behind Isaiah. Nice run. That's a first down right there.
Yeah, and he's got good speed there.
Yes,
so
he does.
Yeah, it looks more like the Max Gleason type run that we're used to seeing, you know. And
yes,
that gets another first down, a second in a row.
He just gets the ball, and he starts off with everything he's got, first burst of speed.
Yep.
I thought I remembered him, Rock, saying that Devlin Knapp might be one of the backup quarterbacks, too.
Devlin Knapp, that makes some sense. And I thought Carrick Dobrin was backup quarterback.
He is, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is, too.
Okay. Well, we're seeing a different looking offense already. We're gonna keep moving the ball here and see if we can score.
Vera's got the ball. Oh, it's a reverse. He hands off, but Isaiah runs in a lot of traffic, and he fights his way.
Wow.
You got to give him a lot of credit. I think he picks up about 5 or 6 yards out of that. That was a broken play.
At least, yeah. He slipped out of the one. I mean, he basically went around him, basically. He had a guy planted there waiting at the corner and went right around him with his speed. And, yeah, he got like a 7-yard gain.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like more like 7.
So 2nd and 3-ish.
The drone's got a good angle on that one. I'd like to see that one.
Let's go to the drone camera.
Yeah, wish
we could patch into it. Yeah,
probably is a way. It's Wi-Fi in it. Farrah gets the ball. He keeps it. Looks like he was. I don't know if that was a broken play or if it was intended as a run. He faked like he was going to give it off to Isaiah, but he took off up the middle.
Yeah, it looked like the handoff wasn't clean to Isaiah. Maybe that was it. I'm not sure. But he kept it. Smart that he kept it. And he got, I don't know, one or two.
Yeah. You can see here that this is a different look. It looks like this is what we look like. Well, that's encroachment. That's encroachment against the Red Raiders.
Okay.
That's going to be a first down.
We haven't had one of those since first quarter, so that's
good. You can see he was beating himself up on that one too.
Yeah.
It's 5 yards. That'll be. Is that first and goal? Yeah, I think it is.
It's right on the 10. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we were. I was thinking it was just inside the 15, but it's not.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, they're calling it. Yeah, first and goal.
Yep, and third time so far. Conneaut's been in.
That's an odd-looking play, and that's a tough run. Isaiah gets right down to the goal line, almost in for 6.
Yeah.
Almost.
Not quite, I think.
Tough run. He took a big hit there, too.
He sure did.
You got that on camera?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, that's going to make a good instant replay.
And is the guy's down? No, he's not down. But yeah, he looked like he had it, and everything was telling him, but he went straight down, which is the only thing that stopped him from going in.
Brady Vera, I'd let him do it.
Yeah,
tough run, but nope. Isaiah. Isaiah's the man. He gets the touchdown.
Yep.
Touchdown, Conneaut Spartans. You got to love that, and I wish we had the control to run the lights, too.
Yeah, right.
Man, we're going to talk about that.
Let's let her rip. Yeah, tell the guy, come on.
That touchdown brought to you by Chris Breck, State Farm Insurance. Remember to bundle your insurance or at least sit down and discuss it. Find out what you can do on seeing if you can save any money on your insurance bill by putting all your insurances together or adjusting them or whatever you can do. 593-1191. Chris Breck, State Farm Insurance, here to help life go right. That's right. Ball is down. It is up. Who's that kicker? Oh, that's a girl.
Yeah,
who is that? Number 40 what? 42? We're all scrambling here. We're trying to find out.
42.
That looked wonderful.
It was good.
It was.
It was a good kick.
We don't have her number. Somebody's got to text us the number or her name.
Yeah, what the heck?
She's not on here. We don't. In fact, I commented on it before, right, that we don't have a kicker written on our sheet at all.
We don't even have. There's no one that has a listed kicker. I mean, technically, it's Thaddeus Huya, but he's also on top of that.
Right.
He's wide receiver and defensive back.
Wow.
So I mean, but he's been kicking.
Whoever that fine young lady was, we're going to say that that was a wonderful, wonderful kick, and we.
Yeah, I mean, there was long hair.
That.
Right.
I'll get her name for next week for the coaches show.
Yeah.
In case anyone is watching or listening and doesn't know, we'll have it on next week.
Yeah, who's number 42?
Number 42.
The Jackie Robinson of the Conneaut Spartans.
With a long ponytail down the back.
Yeah. Yeah, I missed that. I don't know. Very very short. Yeah. Not very big, but a good kick. Can't complain.
Very nice kick. That was wonderful.
But that takes us to 13.
I'm excited about that. I mean, I think that was a good enough kick. I think where she could probably nail it from 30.
Yeah, we're gonna find ourselves in a spot where we're gonna need to know if we can make those kicks or not.
That's right.
And better off to know ahead of time or not.
Okay, so it looks like Thad is back there to kick, right?
I think so.
And there it is. It's a squibbler. Takes a couple of bounces through a couple of players. Is picked up at the 20. And he is going for the far sideline, trying to get around the corner. We've learned that we can't do that. There's a flag down on the play, too. Clear back at the 19-yard line. That's probably going to be against the Red Raiders. I would guess holding.
Yeah, it has to be. It's all the way back. All the way back where they picked the ball up.
Yeah. I'm not sure why they'd even do that. You know. I mean, it's 41-13. Whoops.
Okay. The illegal block, I think it was. Illegal block.
Yeah.
Something like that against against Harvey. So, yeah, it's coming back.
That was Alston, too, who ran it?
No,
who was it?
Number 6.
Number 6.
For Harvey.
Ish
Jackson. Yeah.
Ish Jackson.
Yeah, who we've called mostly on defense.
Yeah.
We've called his name a lot.
He runs, kind of similarly to Ashton. Wise back in the shotgun. Gets the ball. Hands off. It's a running play. Oh, he gets a line, then he breaks it to the near side here. Gets through a couple of Spartans, and 2 Spartans. Finally wrestled down, but not till he gets across the 45.
Yep.
They're going to mark that the 47.
Yeah, I mean, I see a lot in this guy, too. This is Chris That's number 3, Chris Burt Jr., who's been the the backup, for Alston.
He is the official backup for Alston.
I mean, he'd probably be a starting running back on most teams.
You're exactly right, Ben. If it weren't for Alston, he'd be the starting running back.
And they're both juniors, I think, so that's tough to.
Yeah.
That they're both not going to get a shot to.
Wise gets the ball, hands off to number 3, breaking it towards the outside, gets past 2 blockers, one finally wrestled down, but not until he gets a first down.
Yeah, it's Bird again.
Boy.
And just powerful. I mean, I don't know who has a better. Honestly, it's hard to really say. I mean, I think Alston has maybe a little bit better breakaway speed, but Bird is very strong. You can just see it.
See, we've got some other players out there on defense, but
hand off again to Burt.
Off the right guard. It's a pickup of 5. Okay, someone is listening, and they sent us. I think they sent us a roster.
A happy Graham?
The kicker was Kaya McBride.
Okay.
Kaya McBride was the kicker, wearing number 42. We're going to have to write that into the roster. And we will certainly do that. Wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for sending that information to us.
Yep.
Pass out the side. Number 6 gets it. Oh, and he's wrestled down. Picks up. He probably picked up 2 yards or possibly 3 just by falling forward.
I know that was close, but no cigar. Got 40 seconds left in the third, too. Just FYI. A 3rd and 1 coming up for the Red Raiders on the 33.
.24 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 41-13. 13.
A 41. Yeah.
We didn't get an extra point on the first touchdown, but thank you to Kaya McBride, we got it on the second touchdown.
Yep. One play they're going to get off here before the
Wise
end.
gets it, hands it off. Oh, tough running up the middle. Is that Burt? He gets nailed.
Yeah, it's Burt. Bert's taking over here.
And that's
and there's a player slow to get up, but he's getting up. And that's the end of the third quarter, too.
I think that was Jaden who did that.
And 41-13 Harvey after 3. Take this time out and come back after third quarter for a couple messages and fourth quarter action and more right after this on WOW Sports.
Your Conneaut Save-A-Lot grocery store is a proud Spartan sponsor. Your Save-A-Lot means the lowest prices on the name brands you know and love every day. Save-A-Lot food prices are deeply discounted when compared to other conventional grocery stores. Not only does Save-A-Lot offer the lowest prices on groceries, but fresh produce and fresh meat cut daily in their butcher shop. Your Conneaut Save-A-Lot on West Main. Not lower quality, just the lowest prices. Conneaut Pizza and Sub Shop has exciting new items for you to enjoy for dinner. Try their great turkey burger along with their super Yingling battered haddock filet. Comes in a sandwich or the full dinner, or even try the honey biscuit shrimp salad or the shrimp sub. And ask about their home-style dinners, too. They're great. Conneaut Sub Shop has the best wings, too. You can enjoy them tonight. The cheese stuffed crust pizza is back. Order one for tonight. They've got what you're hungry for, so ask about their specials. Conneaut Pizza and Sub Shop, 593-5600. Remember, they deliver to West Springfield, so call for pickup, delivery, or just dine in. Conneaut Pizza and Sub Shop, 593-5600. 593-5600. Not fast food, but good food quick.
We're back, man.
Want to also just throw out there, too, as we're starting the fourth. Never mind.
And there's a running play. Trying to get around the corner. Somebody had him. That was number 34 who had him, but he wrestles his way in for a touchdown. Tough running
Again, who was that, Ben?
Bert. That was Bert.
That was Bert, the backup running back here for the Red Raiders. Raiders.
That's another touchdown for.
Tough running
from 25 yards out too.
Yes. And there was a lot of opportunities the defenders had. They had their hands on him. He just couldn't drag him down.
Yep.
And it was Josh Sabo who had him.
Yep.
The first one who had him, he just couldn't hold on long enough until help got there to bring him down.
Want to just throw out there, too, for the audience listening, our producer, Megan Lebzelder, threw out to us, Conneaut Bandorama is tomorrow at 6 p.m. at the stadium, just as an FYI. So you can go see Conneaut's band playing at the stadium tomorrow night at 6 o'clock.
Thank you, Ben.
And the kick is blocked.
There's a highlight.
Yep.
There's a highlight for us.
Big break for Conneaut, and the defense, slowing them down, stopping them at 47.
47-13. Well, yeah, that's some tough running.
Yeah.
It really is.
I mean, Chris Burt's now pretty much starting running back with Alston pretty much getting his workload covered already, so.
Yeah, and we're not sure what he ended up with, but I think he's over 100.
With the receiving, I think he was 200 yards with the receiving.
Well, yeah.
He had like an 85-yard reception.
Right.
So total 200, probably 120 rushing. So.
But it's the fourth quarter now. 11 minutes, 30 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter, and we are getting the ball back. There's a possibility we could at least get to 20.
Conneaut special teams looking to make keep building on what they had. A good return last time, which got us in good position and got us the touchdown, so that helped.
Our quarterback, Brady Vera, is down here on the front line of the specialty receiving team. Ball is up. Is a long kick caught at the 22. Takes off running. That's Castellano, I think. Breaking to the outside. Gets around the corner. He does. In upfield, but he's knocked out at about the 43, I think.
Yep.
No, they're marking at the 45.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Castellano with a nice
return.
Nice return and 4 or 5 blockers in front of him. That's really what it's all about. And
yeah.
Getting the special teams guys going out there. They were struggling the first half, and they could not get the Conneaut Spartans offense in good position, which was a lot of our problems, really. We were starting at the 10, the 20, and the 25, and then we couldn't move the ball all the way down the field either, but it's definitely helping that we're starting at the 45 and the 50 now.
Brady Vera is going to throw the ball, and it's caught, but he only picks up maybe a yard after the catch.
Yeah.
It's Devontae Harris with the catch.
Yep.
I'm not sure who they have rotated in, but it doesn't seem to matter what defenders they have on the field. It's going to be a difficult thing.
Yeah.
Getting past them.
I don't know if they have anybody in. I think I see a lot of Ish Jackson still in there. They got a lot of their starters still in. Levi Mullen, he's still in there.
Brady Vera gets the ball, hands off to Isaiah. He's got a hole up the middle. He's gone all the way. If they catch, he does catch him. One guy to beat, and what a tough tackle.
Number 9.
Number 9, Ben. He catches him and wrestles him to the ground. That was kind of a violent.
Yeah.
That's Chase
Goins. Yeah.
Chase Goins.
Chase Goins, who I think he had a touchdown on as a wide receiver. So, yeah.
What a tough tackle. That was the only guy that Isaiah had to beat, or he was gone to the end zone.
Oh, yeah, and a big breakout. Hasn't had one yet tonight, and that would have been it.
And that's the kind of stuff that he stays on it. He's dedicated to getting the yardage, and that's one of the plays that we know him for, that he's going to get his yardage in this game for the team.
Yep.
Brady Vera is a keeper up the middle. He's kind of dancing around back there and didn't see much of a hole, but he kept moving ahead.
He got like 3 if he just ducked down low. I mean, for being tall, I think he's pretty tall, but he's trying to stay low and keep driving the pile. So, and they're at the 27.
I thought he got a little farther ahead than where they have it marked. Is that right?
That's about right, I think.
Okay.
A 3-yard pickup, maybe. Yeah, 2nd and 7. About 9 minutes left in this game. And Brady Vera still in shotgun here. He's going to hand the ball off to Isaiah.
He caught him from behind. Oh, they're quick. Those defenders are quick.
So quick.
They ran him down from behind and got him by the ankles.
That's what I mean. Like I feel like this is like a Independence sequel,
Similar, yeah.
To that, because he just could not. Isaiah could not get anywhere outside. I mean, the biggest pickup he had was just a couple plays ago.
Right.
That was up the middle. And just because of the speed, I mean, he has not been able to get outside the tackles and get a nice gain because these guys are so fast from the linebacker position.
They are.
Closing in.
They got a lot of athletes out there on the field. A lot of speed.
Yeah, I mean.
Well, they're taking a little timeout. We'll say this timeout is brought to you by Conneaut Save-A-Lot. There's other things going on, too. We talked about Save-A-Lot and the prices they have. And, folks, if you're going to want to save any money on your food bill, go to Conneaut Save-A-Lot, whether you're in West Erie County or in northeastern Ohio. It is a good place to go to save money on your food bill. I guarantee that you will like the prices that you see. He also has in the plaza there, there is a children's playground business that's in there. It's called the Kingdom. And they can go there and have a ball and have birthday parties and so forth. With weather coming up that's going to be a little cool or a little chilly, that'll be something to remember. That's over there just up from where Perkins used to be, just down the line from there, a little bit past the Chinese restaurant. Also, there's a breakfast place all the way down at the end in the corner where Little Caesars used to be, and it's called Fast Break Cafe.
Yep.
And they're open every day, I think, from 9 until 2. Saturday and Sunday from 8 until 2. That's
Nice.
the Fast Break restaurant. So Westside's got a breakfast restaurant now to go to. Isn't that great?
That is nice.
Brady's got the ball, pitches it inside. It's another Turner pitch.
Yeah.
A lot of defenders around him, though, Ben.
Oh, yeah. On the 3rd down, too. That one was tough because Turner was moving into the swarm of Harvey defenders, so nowhere to go there. It's a 4th and 4 coming up. That's a tough one for sure.
Yeah. There's no guesswork on this one. We might as well go for this one.
Yep.
And depending on who runs the ball, unless they bring in Earl Campbell, I don't know. There's Isaiah that's in there. 2 wideouts on the near side, 1 on the far side. Isaiah off to Stiltner's right. Ball gets snapped. Stiltner's under pressure. Oh, he threw it to a receiver that was extremely well covered that wasn't going to go anywhere.
That was Vera to Ryan Turner.
Ryan Turner, and that was there had to have been somebody that was more open than him because Turner was not open on that one.
Nope. I mean, you only give yourself 3 seconds to throw it, and that's a good thing, but the receiver's got to be somewhere where you can find him, and I didn't see anybody else out there at all. So that's turnover on downs, going back to Harvey with 7.5 left to go.
It's nice to see Brady come in and give Steltner a little bit of a break and, try his hand out. 7 minutes, 30 seconds to go here in the 4th quarter, 47-13 in this one. Red Raiders got the ball now. Looks like Wise is back there. He's got two running backs off to either side. I don't know who they are right now. One in motion.
Yep.
It's a pitch out.
Flip out.
Oh, a lot of Spartans there, and he is ripped down. Tough defensive play. That is number 19, Ben.
DeAndre Witherspoon for Conneaut. We haven't seen it all.
We have not called on DeAndre Witherspoon's name yet.
He's a freshman.
What a tremendous tackle.
Yep.
Open field tackle, really, you have to say.
Yep.
Against a pretty potent running game with the Harvey Red Raiders.
That was against Chris Burt, too. I mean, who's been really bulldozing everybody.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's a big deal, and Conneaut's got to take notice of that.
And he manhandled him, too.
Yep.
I mean, he's a sophomore, isn't he?
No, he's a freshman.
He's a freshman.
He's literally in for the first times right now, I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
For Conneaut.
Here's a running play. Not much to go. He finally gets knocked down and dragged down, but he picks up maybe 2.
Yeah, Chris Burt again, and 58. I think that's Chetty Arcaro.
See, now the Conneaut defense is getting tough now. Real tough.
Wyatt Distel, actually.
Wyatt Distel, that's the other lineman.
Yep. Made the stop for Conneaut. Pretty good, and now it's backed up Harvey quite a bit. I mean, this is their toughest offensive drive they've had so far. Third and 13 looking at here.
Since Jaden moved back to middle linebacker, Wyatt Distel's been that third front lineman. You're in motion. Uh-oh. He knows the pass is coming. Oh, what a tough defensive there. Number 20 grabs him and rides him out of bounds.
That was 20. I mean, against Burt, too. That was a pickup of maybe 3. I don't know how many, but Devin Fogel. They're going to say he picked up 5 on that one.
Yeah, he kind of grabbed. He almost dragged out of bounds, really. Devin was.
Yeah.
But good defense. Very good defense.
And 4th and 8 with 4.5 left to go. I mean, Harvey's going to, I'm not sure. Are they punting? I mean, they haven't punted all night, right? So.
Yeah, they haven't had to.
That's what I mean. It'd be interesting to see them punt now late in the game like this.
Yeah.
They haven't. I'm pretty sure they haven't once. So. And they call the timeout, and they're going to figure this one out, Dad. They got to do a little bit of sleuthing and a little bit of digging.
Well, we'll do another message here. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do a this first down, or the last first down that we have, is brought to you by Gerda's Pharmacy. Remember, they've been helping answer your family's questions on prescriptions, vaccines, and general health questions for over 60 years. And stop in and say hi to them. Tell them you saw their smiling faces on WOW TV, and look at all the great Conneaut sports or the wear that they have. And a lot of that's warm Spartan wear for the fall and winter. Got the knit hats that are up there, and sweatsuits, the bottoms, and so forth. So that's what you ought to do, is maybe stop up there and see what they've got. 47-13, Ben. And they are lined up to punt the ball, aren't they?
Yep. They're going to punt it.
Looks like those 3 guys are in the way, but I guess not. It's back. There it goes. Not a bad punt. Bounces up. Oh, takes a pro Red Rider bounce. Hits about the 47 and rolls all the way down to the 29.
Yep. That's where they will get it. Probably their last offensive possession, likely.
Yep, 4 minutes to go.
With about 4 minutes exact.
As they say that you can stick a fork in this one.
I'd love to see him score and then push it to 20, though.
I would, too.
With a nice...
I would, too. And it's just, I mean, it's what made this kind of more bearable to have to endure this this game against the Red Raiders, is the fact that it's just been a beautiful, beautiful night. Gorgeous night.
That's been a lot of it, yep.
It's an hour drive up here. Did it take us just under an hour?
Oh, 45, I'd say.
45 minutes.
Probably. Yeah, not bad.
Not too bad.
Yep, and nice. I've really never spent much time in Painesville. It's very nice.
There's a running play. Oh, and he picks up maybe 5 yards on that before he's finally brought down. And they're going to mark him down to the 35.
A little bit of a pile going on here, too.
If they keep that mark to the 35, it'll bring a second down and 3.
That was Carrick Dobrin carried it.
Tough run from Carrick.
Yep.
Very tough.
Yep. I mean, picked up 6. They're giving him like 7.
I mean, he ran like a fullback.
Yeah, they gave him 7 yards on that carry, and there was nothing. He pretty much hit a wall like after 2 yards.
You know, it's nice that he brings in a lot of quickness into the game too, and he can go in any directions. And it's hard for a defender to key against that. There's a running play. Oh, that was keeper. Yeah,
Vera.
He didn't fool anybody. And where he ran, there were no Spartans there to block. There was just Red Raider defenders.
No, yeah, I don't think that was a great play.
Well, I'm not sure where he was supposed to go with it, but I wouldn't have wanted to go there.
Hey, he lost a yard, which hurts. 3rd and 4 now. But Vera's going to stay in at quarterback, and we're going to see some new faces in as well.
3rd down and a short 4. He's back looking to throw the ball across the middle. It is completed for a first down. Got some running room, gets across the 50. They're going to mark that, I think, right on the 50.
Yeah.
First down, Conneaut Spartans.
And completed to Ryan Turner, who's been the reception leader tonight. Well over 50. He's close to 100 yards receiving tonight. And Brady Vera, I believe that's his first pass completed. So.
Yep.
And a nice pickup and a first down and a 15-yard gain for Conneaut.
The handoff again. Is that Carrick?
Yep, Carrick again.
Oh, they wrapped him up, though. But he still fought his way across the 50 down.
Oh, yeah.
Probably at the 47 has looked like.
They're giving him 1.
Just 1, yeah.
They're giving him 1, but really, I mean, there was a pile on him immediately. Again, and, he got 1. It's all about getting positive yardage, right, instead of losing yards. So.
Going to throw the ball is open.
It's Ryan.
It's Turner. Open on the sideline. He gets wrestled down, but not till he's all the way down inside the 30. We're going to mark that at the 27, Ben.
Another nice completion to Ryan Turner. I mean, like, definitely between Brady Vera and Colby Stiltner, like, the chemistry's there. Ryan Turner knows how to run routes and catch the ball.
I think we got the mercy rule now, too, don't we? They're not stopping the clock.
No, you'd have to take a timeout.
Yep.
35 seconds left, and we're at the 27-yard line.
Bear's going to try to throw one. It's hit him right in the hands. Incomplete. That'll stop the clock. No, it won't.
No, it won't.
Nope.
Yeah, not with the score.
That's right.
Nope.
That was off the hands.
Yeah, and there's a guy down, too. There's a Red Raider down.
Yeah, maybe they don't want this one to end there.
Oh, I don't know.
And this is a.
Well, we got to think a little bit about player of the game honors, and it's hard for me to say.
That was Evan Vendetti who caught that last one.
Oh,
yeah.
It's a new one.
Yep.
I don't know. I guess I'm not I forget who you gave it to last week, too.
Dylan on defense.
Yeah.
Could have given it to Jaden, too. Both of them played very, very well.
Well, offensively, what? Hard to say. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh. He just got right up.
I was thinking about giving let's give a special teams player of the game.
The kicker?
Kayla McBride.
Okay. That's fair.
Let's give one there, and then who else? Let's pick another player for the game.
You need an offensive and a defensive, so.
Well, no, with the special teams there, so.
Well, that's different.
Okay.
Yep, that's not offense or defense. You can do whatever you want. But
all right, you do what you want then.
Yep,
we'll be fine.
I got it.
You got it? All right, I'm good with it. Vera back. He's going to throw it. He's open in the end zone. It is off his hands. I think he hit him right in his fingertips.
And that's going to end the game. That's going to end the game there on the. Yeah, it was intended for Thad Huey, I believe, and that ends the game. Offensive, I'd give offensive player of the game honors to Brady Vera for coming in and playing pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, keeping the ball moving on offense.
Yeah.
I'll give it to him tonight. Playing quarterback, you know, for half the game, and you know, having some good moments, running the ball really well, actually.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I thought that was pretty exceptional. Nothing too flashy, but kept them in it. You know, kept them moving the ball better than we did in the first half. So.
Okay.
Defensively, you know, I don't know. Could give it to that freshman that made that big tackle, but that's just one play.
Yeah, Josh Sabo had another good game though too.
Josh Sabo has good games most of the time, and I love that. Yeah.
Yes, he did. Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, this was a tall task for our boys tonight.
Devlin Knapp too had a good game on defense. So.
I like that too.
How about that?
I like that?
He deserves it for a couple things, but Devlin Knapp on defense.
Let's do that. Devlin Knapp on defense. Okay, those are the Dairy Queen players of the game.
And
sound good enough?
Any scores around the league, unless you want to go to any messages. I got some scores.
Well, yeah, if you want to hit a couple of them, that's fine. I mean,
I'll do a 30
second.
second.
Wrap it up, but
I'll do a 30-second wrap.
All right.
South Range over Struthers, 30-13. Cash over Northwestern at 21-20 at half. Nothing more after that. Sharpsville blanked Slippery Rock through 3, 35-0. Perry over Geneva, 44-7. Grove City over Fort LaBeouf. They came back 17-14. Oil City over top of Fairview, 21-0. West Geauga over Edgewood, 42-14. Orange lost to they're losing to Jefferson, 36-20. Jefferson's got the lead at the end of 3.
Wow.
Girard over Pymatuning Valley, 21-7.
Girard, Ohio.
Yeah, Girard, Ohio. The Indians. Yeah. Menor Cardinals over Cleveland Heights Tigers, 35-27. Bishop Watterson over Chardon, 41-9. Hawken over Lakeside, 40-18. Seneca over Girard of PA, 20-14. And Chagrin Falls over Independence, 40-0. And Berkshire over Wycliffe, 31-0. That's the final. That's everything I got.
All right. That's it here from Painesville Recreational Park. That's it. This one's over. So we'll look forward to homecoming next week in the University Hospital broadcast booth. Good night, everybody.
And good night.
Lake Effect Media and Spartan Nation present Conneaut Spartans football on WOW TV, 1360 AM and WOW 102.9, and always free. Brought to you by your great Spartan sponsors. Conneaut Dairy Queen. Enjoy lunch, dinner, or a cool treat soon at your Conneaut DQ. Chris Breck State Farm Insurance. Here to help life go right. Conneaut Savings Bank. Come grow with us in Conneaut and Austinburg. University Hospital Conneaut Medical Center. Advancing the science of health and the art of compassion. Conneaut Save-A-Lot Food Store. Not lower quality, just the lowest prices every day. And Gerda's Pharmacy. Family owned for over 60 years on Main Street, Conneaut.